Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Path of Exile 2. And in this video I'm going to give you guys a guide for Jamanra. He's the last boss, I think, for Act 2. Yeah, Act 2, because I'm now in Act 3. So it's not really a complicated boss, but you need to have resistance for this one. So I failed on it a couple of times. And then I saw that he was doing constantly lightning resistance. So what do you need to do? I will give you guys a couple of tips because I'm playing a warrior. So normally I think this is one of the worst class that you can get to do this boss. So first of all, what did I do? So I got two topaz ring. So that's something that I want to say to you guys too. In this game, if you got a ring, a resistance ring, keep it. Because the boss in Act 1, he was frost. This one is lightning. So always keep that. So I got two rings. So I'm going to equip those rings. Another thing that you easy can do is runes. So you can see it here. You got a rune, storm rune. If you put it on an armor, it's going to give 12% to lightning resistance. Then you can use these two. You can go to Topaz Charm. So when you take lightning damage from hits, you get 25% to lightning resistance. So that means that I'm almost capped. I think it's still 75 in this game too. And then you don't take any damage almost. So I can most of the time park myself somewhere. So I still need to watch it sometimes, but overall it's not that complicated. Then another thing very important, be sure that you get the giant life flask. And what is good here? So 29, the problem is that your flask will run out at some point. You die if your flask runs out. That's how it works in Path of Exile 2, so you need to overcome that problem. So I like it, 29% chance to gain a charge when you kill an enemy. That does not look a lot, but you need to kill small adds here on these spots. Increased amount recovered is a lot higher too. What I like too is, for example, recovery applied instantly. But be sure that you don't have the giant, but that you got the... Ah, I got a giant here, okay. No, the previous one I mean. So be sure that you got the giant life flask on this moment. I thought that Colossus was now the biggest one. Yeah, so you need to have a Colossus one, I think. So that's the next one that you need to have. Yeah, be sure that you got the Colossus one or that you got still the giant one, but with what I show you guys here. So is this good, by the way? No, this is not good. Another thing, of course, is you can have leeches. So leech 3% of physical damage as life. Always good too. Regeneration on the tree. So I just took one note here. You can take another note here. So if you don't know how you need to do that, just do this. And you see every regeneration is pumping here. So just take that. So it's very simple. It's a meme, I know that. But they always say if you run out of life, you die. So you need to do everything to prevent that you run out of life. So life leech is good, regeneration is good, your lightning resistance is good on this boss, and then you will be okay. So at the moment, I'm 36 here. I think this is a 32 area, a little bit over the level, but I killed him at 34. So for the people that want to see my build, I already made a video at level 20. It's not really that good for single target, but very good for yeah, AoE groups. So you can see it here. So I'm using my Mace Strike, and here I got Brutality, and I got Lacerate. Rolling Slam I'm not using, and then Bone Shatter. So how does it work? I try to stun the enemies, heavy stun, and then I use Bone Shatter, and then I got a Shockwave. But it does not work that well on the boss. So I'm using Bone Shatter, Shockwave, and Rage. Then Herald of Ash is not really needed here too, I think, because it's an explosion. It's not going to give more damage, but you can just put it up. Infernal Cry is not really needed either. Shockwave Totem, be sure that you got that. So I got here Overabundance on it, and I got Concentrated Effects on it, and this is important to Armor Breaker. So you will see that I use this a lot, just to get the armor lower on the boss so you do more damage. Deep Slam I got 2. So that's with the sockets, mana fight effect, and martial tempo to make it quicker, and that's it. So you guys will see I'm going now in, so I'm ready because I'm on the boss. So you will see that I don't take a lot of damage. So I just hit the boss, go a little bit around. It takes a little bit of time because I'm not really that good on single target with this build. I hope with a little bit later I can show you guys really quick the talent tree too if you want. So just take this, all those nodes, and then you come here. I took the mall nodes and then this one. You can see it here. And why is this not starting? Okay, we are going to start. I will show it after the fight again if you guys want maybe my gear too. So I'm going to hit just the enemy, and you will see right away this is not hitting at all. It hit me for 5%. So I'm going to get his armor now down. Then I'm going to hit a little bit more. I'm going to do bone shatter occasionally. So you can just tank him, by the way. So I'm not using my flask at the moment, so he's bleeding now. Oh, and then now he's stunned, by the way. So he's heavy stunned. He's not doing anything. So let's try to get his armor back down with the breaker. This is hitting a little bit harder. So that's something that I cannot stand in. But normally if you don't have the resistance, you were probably now one-shotted. So now we are going behind the girl here. And I put the totem out, hit one time and heavy stun. And then I do this and everything explodes. That's, by the way, the shockwave of the bone shatter. But I want to keep the ads, because if I do the shockwave on the boss, he's going to take a lot of damage too. You will see it here. Here we go. So now my shockwave is hitting the boss too, and I do a shitload of damage. So let's get it to... okay, it's already phase 2. And what you need to do, and you saw it, the lightning resistance is the key here, by the way, and a little bit regeneration. Now you don't need to stand in shit, that's very important. Don't stand in the whirlwinds, because otherwise you die again, just the same. Get armor down. I cannot hear him at the moment, that's a pity, because he does one frontal attack, but it's not really a problem either, because I think it's lightning to this one. So this was a little bit tricky, but be sure that you don't stand in the whirlwinds, because they hit like a truck. So you need to run a little bit around. At some point they despawn. If you are in trouble, just move the boss a little bit. Okay. I'm going to put armor back down. Here we go. I think he's going to do something special, no? Yeah, here we go. So I went away from this one. And there he's stunned again. Let's do the bone shatter. Let's put my totem out. Okay, can I get the armor back down? Yeah, I think he's going to do something strange again. So if you see that he's wielding with his sword, he's going to do nasty stuff. So that's the time that you roll away. And this can be a little bit tricky too, the stuff that is coming from the sky, so just don't stand in it. But overall you can see it's not really that complicated. But like I said, now I need to watch it. This was not good play. I took frontal tornado. So let's get the armor back down. Okay, the totem out. There he's stunned again. Heavy stunned. Okay, let's try to get the armor back down. Going to move a little bit out of the sky stuff. Move a little bit again. Yeah, and in this stuff you cannot stand, so now you need to guide him a little bit. So he will come. Just move a little bit. At some point he will move, so don't take stuff here. Try to get out of the... yeah, if he wants to come, because yeah, now I'm at a nasty position. Okay, so now I can get him back. So I'm going to finish him off now. So let's put the tornado out. Not the tornado, but the totem. Oh. the problem is I'm not standing good here. I want to go to the other side. So I'm going to kite him over here a little bit, roll a little bit until he comes. So don't take stuff, there are the other knives. At some point he moves, so now he moves. And don't take the whirlwind again. Okay, now we are back on track. So it takes sometimes a little bit time to get them away. But overall, it's not really that complicated. So you just need to watch it a little bit. So let's get the armor back down. Here we go. So that was it. You can even see at the end my life was done too. But I didn't play it perfect, and now we are going to loot.
This is not over. Not yet.
I like this. Killing off of this dude. Here we go. Cut the throat. Works always if you want to kill somebody. Here we go.
It is done.
And here is the loot. So Colossus Life Flask, Stone Greaves, that's not bad. And then this one for the disenchant. So that was it. I can show you guys really quick my gear too if you want. So I'm just using them all. Be sure that you get this one. High physical damage. And then the other stuff is just stuff that I found. Nothing special overall. Maybe, yeah, there is nothing special here. Just gear that I found. But the maul I bought on trade too. Path of Exile, because that's important. The more DPS you got, the faster it's done. So I can show you guys better now the talent tree. So I went this way, then I took this way, the regeneration here just for this boss. So you can see this is the fence. Then I took this one because I need to get stun and heavy stun for this build. Then I went to here, I took Resolute Techniques, once again the heavy stuns. So you can see if I stun this guy, I'm going to get 20% life back. And I break 50% of his armor to on a heavy stun. I did it, I think, 3 or 4 times in the fight. And then I went here to the mall area, just to take those notes. Once again, a heavy stun. If I do heavy stun, I do 20% more damage. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, have fun. And if you kill him, put it in comments, please. And yeah. Get the lightning resistance and you will be fine. It's not a problem. See you guys later. Bye bye.